So Gurudev is continuing the Manah shiksha. So, who is with Krishna? So, Baal Sridham, and Shrimati Radhika is surrounded by the other sakhis also. Remember their pastimes. So Gurudev is reading the, I think, 11th sloka of Manah shiksha, okay? So the 5 kinds of rules of Raganuga Shakti. Bhava Mai Sadhan, Bhava Sambandhi Sadhan, Bhava Anukul Sadhan, Bhava Pratikul, and Bhava Abhiruddha. 5 kinds of sadhan. Bhava Mai Sadhan, Dasa Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya. One of them, you have to take one of these bhavas. You have to accept one of these bhavas. The sadhak, according to his taste, his ruchi, will accept specific bhavas. So over Sthai Bhava, 5 kinds of ingredients come, then rasa manifests. And the sweetness also comes and we can relish that. So when you do bhajan, the sadhak, especially the 3 bhavas of Braj. Which one? Sakya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. So over Sthai Bhava, 5 kinds of ingredients come, then rasa manifests. Shuddha Sakya, Shuddha Vatsalya and Shuddha Madhurya. So we have to accept one of them. Shuddha Sakya, Shuddha Vatsalya and Shuddha Madhurya. So we have to accept. So one of the bhavas you choose and then so Vibhava, Anubhava, Satvika, Vyabhichari are the 4 ingredients to relish Prem Ras. First you have to, so these 4 ingredients are there. So Ashraya Lamban, Vishaya Lamban, so and then also Satvik Bhav, Ashtasatvik Bhav, Romanchakam Pasha Bibarna, means the ecstatic symptoms like so Anubhav comes, things that stimulate the heart. It's called Parimardan, stimulating the heart. So Anubhav comes, things that stimulate the heart. Then the Bhava comes. It's called Parimardan, stimulating the heart. I think you cannot listen to Gurudev's voice, huh? Something happened and you can hear Gurudev's voice, I think. So 33 plus 8 equals to 33 plus 8, 41. Plus the 7 going above, secondary bhavas. Hasadibhuta. Plus the 7 going above, secondary bhavas. The 7 secondary bhavas. So this is 48. 41 plus 7 is 8. So 1 sthai bhava. Gurudev is telling the 49 ingredients of rasa. So how many? 49 ingredients of the rasa. Then you can relish rasa. So if you don't know these conceptions, if you don't know these things, then nothing happened. So you have to enter Tata Siddhanta, chanting holy names slowly, slowly. You have to be established in all these Tata Siddhantas. Then you'll be able to realize this Rasa Madhurya in your hearts. You must know all these tattwas. But you have to give intense in the holy names. Because by holy names, you are able to get realization. If you don't chant holy names, you cannot get realization. You only have knowledge. Okay, you read the Shastra. Then you got knowledge, but you cannot get realization. Realization means anubhav, means realization. Realization will happen when? When chanting holy names, Mahaprabhu will make you have realization. You cannot get realization. Realization means anubhav, means realization. Realization will happen when? Namam is sadhana and sadhya. So some people neglect, I'll just chant 16 rounds, that's it. It's enough for me chanting 16 rounds. But only by chanting 16 rounds you cannot get realization. Some people think that if I chant so many rounds, then what? I'll chant only 16 rounds, then it's enough. That will be enough. No, but it's not. It's not enough. So the 6 Goswamis are staying in Braj. How? They are chanting fixed rounds. Sankhya Purvaka. Sankhya, holy names. Means how many rounds? 16 rounds. 64 rounds, sorry. Then you can get realization if you chant 64 rounds. If you cannot chant 60 rounds, if you can chant, if you cannot chant, then what to do? Continue what you're doing. Then slowly, slowly you'll continue. But don't think that, by chanting 16 rounds, then you'll be able to attain realization. No. No. You have to chant 64 rounds. With fixed rounds. Fixed holy names. Mahaprabhu told those who chant 64 rounds, I only accept food. God only accepts service and food from those who chant 64 rounds. You must have these moods. So you have to fix your goal. What is your goal? What goal? I have to chant 64 rounds. If you cannot, you try. Like suppose a person is trying to go on the top of the Himalayas. Sometimes it's going up, sometimes down. I saw in the YouTube, I showed that video of the bear, mommy bear and baby bear. The mommy bear went up in the hill, but the the baby bear after some time came back, like fell on the bases of the mountain. Tried again, and like only the third time, slowly the baby bear could climb the hill, only after some time in the third trial. It means we have to try, we have to endeavor our endeavors, and Bhagavan's mercy. Do you understand? So that's why I shared many times this video of the YouTube about the bear, mommy bear and baby bear, on Facebook also, to remember these things. It's not like, oh, I chanted 16 rounds, I chant already 16 rounds, then I will be able to achieve realization. No. So you have to slowly increase the numbers of rounds that you chant. Okay, first I tell chant 2 rounds, then for 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to the 16, 16, then slowly you go 24, 24 to 30, 30, 40, 50, 50 to 60, then you go to 64. I'm not saying that at once you chant 64 rounds. If you have previous life Sukriti, then maybe it will be possible. Many people do. Then it's very good. It's very good. But you have to remember, I must chant 64 rounds. And if I chant 64 rounds, I'll be able to achieve realization, to attain realization. You have to give attention in this. And at the same time, you have to learn some Shastra. Give some attention to that. Because if you don't have the knowledge of the scriptures, other people will come, any person will come and they will like confuse your heart and mind. Understand? Why 64 rounds? Chant 16 rounds enough. It's enough, 16 rounds. Come on. But who will chant 64 rounds? Who can chant 64 rounds? Bhagavan himself, he told Arjuna, this is a shloka of the Adi Purana. Bhagavan told Arjuna, to those who have tasting my holy names and will chant pure holy names, only those that not for only one life, but some person that for 100 lives they have worshipped my Vasudeva Vigraha. They have served my deity of Vasudeva. Only in their mouth my Shuddhanam will be able to manifest. So try to understand. And when you chant holy names, actually you're bathing in all the tirthas, in all the pilgrimage places. In Srimad Bhagavatam we see, Srimad Bhagavatam is giving evidence. Oh, the glories of the holy names of Lord. Swapacha means the Chandala. Even the Chandala is higher than the Brahmana if he's chanting holy names. Chandal means somebody who eats the flesh of dog's flesh. Chandal, they are called Chandal. Do you eat the flesh of dogs? No. People eat the flesh of cows and buffaloes, or chicken, pecan. What are they eating? But no one eats the flesh of dogs. Even the dogs, those who eat flesh of the dogs, the Chandal, if they chant holy names, those who eat the dog flesh, they are called Chandal or Chandalini, the feminine. Even this kind of person, if they chant the holy names of Lord, they are higher than the Samavedi Brahmana. this person who is chanting holy names, actually he's bathing in all the tirthas, in all the pilgrimage places. He's automatically studied all the Vedas. It's not even necessary to study separately the Vedas, because the essence, the meaning of all the Vedas is to develop taste in chanting holy names. Those who have taste in holy names, what do they need? Something else. Do you want the fruit or do you want the tree? If you already got the fruit, then what is the necessity to plant the tree if you already have the fruit? Like suppose if every day you get milk, so what is the need for you to like keep a cow and to maintain a cow, you know? Those who are keeping the cow, okay, continue. Isn't it? So you're getting milk, so why you need to keep a cow? Isn't it? So what is the meaning? Develop taste in holy names of Bhagavan. That person is blessed. So if you have so much anuraga, deep attachments for Lord, you are higher. Those who have too much love, so much love for God, prema, these people, they are higher than others. Shastra explains. Uddhava is praying in this way. Etaha. He's talking about the Gopis. Radha, Lalita, and other Gopis. Uddhava is like pointing out with the finger, reciting this shloka, praying to them. Etaha means them, they, like this, they, these. Like he's pointing out these Gopis. Yes, in this world everybody has a body, and even as small insects, they are all taking bodies, like they are incarnating as in different bodies. Even Brahma also, they are like taking like incarnation, like how do you say, like being born in bodies. They are the jiva, conditioned souls in bodies, you know, taking bodies. But the best jiva, the highest jiva, is that jiva who develops in his heart, this strong, deep attachment for Krishna. Tanu means body. Bhuvi Gopavadu, these Gopis of Braj, they are the highest of all. Because their life is successful. Look at their good fortune. Uddhava is completely astonished. So Bhagavan, he is the Antarjami, he is the super soul inside everyone's heart. He's everywhere. Bhagavan he's everywhere. All the atoms. Hindi is freezing. Haribo. So this Govinda, how they have this Ruda Bhava, this highest love for Krishna, the Gopis. So Shraddha Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriyanata Nivriti until Prem. After Prem, Sneha Pranay, Sneha Man Pranay Raganurag Bhav Mahabhav, Ruda Adiruda Mahabhav is what the Gopis have. And even higher than Adiruda Mahabhav is Mohan, then Madanakya Mahabhav. So you see until which stage the Gopis have attained. So the highest limit of Prem they have attained. The Gopis have attained the highest limit of Prem. So this kind of people, like the Gopis, being born and assuming bodies, they're really successful, like being born in a body. For them it is successful because they have this kind of love for Krishna. Ruda Bhava. So people don't understand. What is Ruda Bhava? Ruda Bhava, what is it? Where there is Javat Ashraya Vritti and Swasam Veda Dasha. Then they attain one Bhava, which is unexplainable. Swasamveda dasha, and the body, the heart becomes so condensed. Just told some words about it. So there is the Javat Ashraya Vritti and Swam Samveda Dasha. Swasamveda Dasha. So only you can realize, only you can understand it. Like when you feel, when you attain there, then you understand. And all the elements of Ashraya Vritti, they come at once and manifest at once. In a way, dipta, sudipta, like, like you don't even know the words of this meaning, the meaning of these words, no? Sudipta, dipta. Just understand, Dumaita, Jalita, Udiptas, Sudipta. This prema manifesting in this kind of way. All these bhavas. Meeting, separation, separation. Meeting, separation, separation, and meeting. And the Gopis, they attain this Ruda Bhava. Actually, Adiruda Mahabhav, even higher than Adiruda Mahabhav, they've attained Mohan Bhav. Mohan Bhav. Madanakya Bhav, they've attained. Who? Srimati Radhika. She attained the highest Bhav, Madanakya Mahabhav. So the speciality of Mahan and Mohan and Madan. Chitra Jalpa. She attained Chitra Jalpa. So these Bhava Madhuryas, all these sweet moods are described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. But in this world, there's no one who can understand these things. So to attain these kinds of Bhav, even Brahma and great demigods, they are performing hard austerities and renunciation to attain this Bhav. So even those who are afraid of the material world and want to attain liberation, mumukshus, they are so eager to give up the liberation and to attain these bhavas. But Hare Krishna? Pode subir, obrigada. Great munis, tapasis, they're performing hard austerities to try to attain this kind of bhavas. Like the Gopal Taparni Upanishad also. It's performing hard austerities to try to attain this bhav. These are not ordinary. This is not ordinary. Uddhava also says, I'm so eager to attain this also. If I would attain, so the best birth is like the birth of Brahma, those who are born as Lord Brahma. But what is the benefit of being born even as Lord Brahma if we don't have taste in this Ananta Katha Rasa saying, Rasa Lila Katha, in this Katha of the Gopis? To have taste in Bhagavad Katha, in the holy names, it's not so easy. It's not so easy at all. What is Ananta? One of the names of Krishna is Ananta. Boa noite. Obrigada. Obrigada. Hare Krishna. So in the last verse of the Damodarashtakam, ending with the sweetness, concluding the shlokas with the sweetness mood, Satavratamuni is saying, Namoradikaya Tadaya Priyaya. So he couldn't tolerate, so he was doing obeisances and prayers, so Srimati Radhika and all her sakhis. Where Krishna performed very sweet pastimes. So, the general meaning of Ananta Lila means God has unlimited pastimes. That's a Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya, unlimited pastimes. Shukadeva Goswami told many pastimes of Krishna to Parikshit Maharaj, but the highest of all has pastimes is the pastimes of Krishna, Rasa Lila. Even Krishna himself says, I have so many pastimes, but when I remember Rasa Lila, I cannot check myself, I cannot control myself, because the Rasa Lila is the highest of all pastimes. So the best of all the pastimes, the emperor of all the pastimes is the Rasa Lila. Rasa Lila is called Ananta Lila. Just like all the rivers. The rivers, they flow in many places, in many fields and many different places. The rivers, they flow in different places, right? And they fertilize. The rivers fertilize different places. And when the river finally meets the ocean, at that moment, the river, I think, are like merged in the ocean, and there are so many waves in the ocean. So like all the lilas of Krishna, they nourish the Rasa Lila. So Rasa Lila will be like the ocean, and all other the lilas of Krishna like the rivers. So Dasa Sakya Vatsalya, and the first one is even Shanta Rasa. So the 5 main Mukhya Rasas. Yes, Shanta. So Shanta, Dasa, Sakya, Vatsalya, all other rasas, they are nourishing Madhurya Rasa. They are increasing Madhurya Rasa. Just like the river comes in the ocean and it creates waves and makes more volume in the water of the ocean. So all the rasas, they are nourishing Madhurya Rasa. Madhurya Rasa. If you say, but in Shantarasa there is no seva vritti, no tendency to serve. In Shantarasa, there is no mamata, no possessiveness, and also no seva vritti, no tendency to serve. So how can it nourish Madhurya Rasa? What is the role of Shantarasa in Madhurya Rasa? So in Shantarasa there is no seva. And also no mamata, no possessiveness. So how will Shantarasa nourish Madhurya Rasa? When Srimati Radhika is feeling man, then the man, when Srimati Radhika is angry, she's serving in Shantarasa. The Rasika Vaishnavas, they can understand this. But those who are not Rasika, they cannot understand. The man of Srimati Radhika, Srimati Radhika is sitting far from Krishna, feeling man, being angry with him. Krishna cannot even reach her. But still, it is nourishing the rasa. Our acharyas, they explain all this. How Shantarasa also nourishes Madhura Rasa. So Ananta Lila actually, Lila, Ananta Lila is indicating Rasa Lila. Lila means the sweet pastimes of Krishna are taking place there. And giving bliss to the heart of the sadhakas. Immersing everyone in the ocean of bliss. So Ananta means so Ananta Lila is indicating Rasa Lila. So Rasa Lila is the emperor of all the Lilas. Just like a king who can conquer many other countries. So that king is like an emperor, you know, he actually controls all others. He's like an emperor, a great emperor. So in the same way, the mukut money, the crowns and jewels, the crown jewel of all the lilas is the Rasa Lila. So by the word Ananta, this is being explained. So there are so many lilas included within the Rasa Lila also. Who can describe? So Rasa Lila is not only, don't think that it's only embracing and kissing. No. Nitya, Geet, dancing, singing, playing instruments, so many. Together. So many. Different kinds of bhav together. Just like I told. Just like there are thousands of rivers. And they flow in different countries, in different fields. You know, the rivers, they go for many different landscapes. And in the end, they mix in the ocean. And they increase the ocean or stimulate the ocean. What is the largest ocean in the earth? The widest, I think it is the widest. The widest, sorry, not ocean, river. The widest river on earth. Where is it? Gurudev is asking. And the Hindi connection is really poor. I cannot, it's all the time, it's freezing. Hare Krishna, Hindi connection. What's going on? Okay, so the widest river is the Amazon River, and the longest longest is the Nile River from like Egypt, that area. Oh my god. Hare Krishna. It's not working, the Hindi one. Haribol? Kunjeshwari, are you there? Kunjeshwari Didi, can you hear me? They're trying to fix the Hindi connection. Let's wait. Internet there is crashing. Oh, live? No. I'm just waiting to see if they come back live. Okay? They've started. So the poisonous snake is on over the chandana tree, sandalwood tree. Well, at least we know they're recording. I saw one Prabhu, he was recording. So if they send their WhatsApp recording later, tomorrow or after some hours, maybe tomorrow morning, I can translate. Okay? I mean, tomorrow time, my time. Later on, I can translate. Because I saw they were recording the sound. So I think after that, the devotee will send. Under the guidance of Chandanavati Saki, Gurudev is telling about the Chandanavati Saki. Wow, so interesting, but cannot hear. So you did seva from far, Durgata seva. So you have to collect the wood of sandalwood. Then you have to rub the sandalwood. Under her guidance, you have to rub sandalwood, like to make the sandalwood paste. Is there anyone listening? Do you think I should try and see if, like this, or just finish here? And so there's a art how to rub the sandalwood. If you don't know this art, if you don't know how to properly rub the sandalwood and make the paste, I don't know if I should continue, or after they send the recording, I just translate from the recording the rest of the class. Maybe it's better. But I'm afraid if I switch it off, then maybe suddenly starts working and it'll be working, and maybe better from start. Okay, so but I saw Sham Prabhu, he put the mobile there. I saw when he came. He was not in the start. We were already translating at that time. So I think what we have from the beginning, it will be on this live. Let's keep it. And when Sham Prabhu sends, from what he sent, I can do later on. But I saw he was not in the beginning. Oh God. So you rubbed for 30 minutes. You see, any sandalwood did not come, and how to. Oh, okay. I'll finish here, and when Shaman Prabhu sends the audio recording, I will translate, okay? With some Gurudev's picture and translating from the audio recording. Okay? But let's not delete this video because the beginning will be here. The beginning of the translation that Shaman Prabhu won't have. Okay, Jai Gurudev.